So Donald Trump signs an executive order to get federal workers back into the office. We'll get into why I feel that he's doing this, but let's hit it.
Remote work could be near for federal workers. President Trump's new executive order means federal workers must return to the office 5 days a week. It is a policy change that's getting support now from D.C.'s Democratic mayor. Fox 5's Tom Fitzgerald's at the Capitol. And Fitz, President Trump did not delay on this one. He did this day one.
He certainly did, Angie, and expect that this is just going to be the first step of the president's efforts to remake the federal workforce, cut through bureaucracy, and instill more what he says is efficiency. Now, remember, work from home began during the first Trump administration. Back then, COVID-19, the precautions and shutdowns, but the federal...
I do believe that it will increase efficiency because if you think about it any time for you people who, who have worked from home sometimes. I've been in management at a point in my life to where there were days that you could probably do some work at home, not feeling well, might could do some work at home. Now, some people will work their tails off at home, you know, no sparingly. But a lot of people, when you're working from home, you're not really working the whole 8, 12, 10 hours at the house. You're doing, because you can knock it out pretty quick a lot of times. The thing about being in the office is you're around other people and they will pull you from the tasks that you're doing from all sides because they have something, they'll add something to you. They ask you questions, want you to do other things real quick. And so you go run, do that, come back, try to do your work. Oh, we got a meeting. Got to run to that real quick, come back and do your work. Oh, some client or some personnel got an issue, one of our customers got an issue that needs to be addressed. You run there and go to work. Oh, one of the doctors got a new patient that wants to come in. Oh, we got a question with medications and third. So you do something about that, come back. Oh, got a scheduling issue, so on and so on and so forth. But when you're at the house, or if you're working like on a Sunday, you don't have all them people there. If you're in the office on a Sunday, you go to the office when no one's there. You don't have all these people pulling at you, and you can actually finish work. When you're at home, you can actually do your work, and you do it pretty quickly, comparatively, to where you might be done in a matter of a few hours. And then the rest of the day, you are probably making up work to do. So at work, is it more efficient? Yes, because you can more tasks that are thrown on you, you'll do. But as for like, if you can focus on certain tasks, you can knock them out pretty quick.
Federal health emergency has been over since May 2023, but yet many federal workers still work from home. A recent Senate report found that only 6% of federal workers work a 5-day full-time basis, and nearly 1/3 of the entire federal workforce still works from home. Many taxpayers who are in the nation's capital right now for the inauguration tell Fox 5 they've had to go back to work. They think all federal workers should as well.
We will also require that federal workers must return to the office in person.
People do need to go back to work, in my opinion, because everything's over now.
I don't necessarily think it's I think it's a political stunt.
Imagine how much money it's taking to actually run those buildings. No one's working there.
Exactly. And that's the point I was going to get to. Again, I haven't seen this whole video, but this guy said exactly what I was thinking. The reason why they are sending, this is one of the reasons why they're sending people back to work. Let me finish.
One of the supporters of this return to work effort is none other than D.C.'s Democratic Mayor Muriel Bowser, was cited several times over the last few years that the lack of federal workers in the nation's capital has hurt the local economy. And while some labor attorneys tell Fox 5 they expect lawsuits to try to stop the White House effort, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen says he does have concerns about this one-size-fits-all approach.
This is something we're very focused on. Again, this is an area where we want to take a scalpel and not a meat axe to the issue.
Look, the reality is that before President Trump took office, there were collective bargaining agreements where a number of workers were allowed to work remotely.
Now, while there's been a lot of talk about this, the when it kicks in, that still isn't clear. The White House releasing an announcement on this saying that they're directing federal department heads to act as, quote, as soon as possible. Live on the Hill tonight. Send it back to you.
So what I feel is, you go back to like COVID-19, and that's the reason why a lot of people went, working from home. All right, great. But like I said, the pandemic is over. So the issue is now you got to get people back to work. Why do they want the people back to work? Like I said, those buildings are being leased or costing them money to run. So it's like, if it's going to cost me money, I need to get you in the building. I mean, I'm not just going to waste money. That's just, like I say, that's just overspending. So since we can't not use the buildings, can't not have the buildings, we need you in there. Next thing is the local economy. When he was saying what, like 6%, only 6% of people working like 5 days a week. Now, okay, that means like there are days that no one's working. Think about it. If you have buildings, let's say, like, matter of fact, there's this restaurant that I've been to a few times, that it was kind of on the outskirts of town. It's still busy. Had a lot of patrons. It was small, but you had a lot of people who go there, people who wait in line to go to the restaurant. They left that building and went to a building downtown, in town, like across the street from all the government buildings, or all the government buildings. I feel the reason why I did that is because it's a breakfast and a brunch or a lunch cafe. Well, in this, what I'm saying, in this city, that would be like the best place to go is down there, because, like I said, your courtrooms, your police stations, the jails, all that is down there downtown, City Hall or what have you. So when people, especially like when people on the jury and they leave court, they need, when it's time, when they take a lunch break, they need somewhere to go quick, fast, and hurry. Why not go across the street? I mean, actually, across the street, across this 2-lane road, and the cafe is sitting right there. You stay busy. You'll make your money once everybody goes back to jury duty, or go back to the courts. You shut down for the day and you're done. That's how they make money. Imagine if those people down there, as if those buildings were empty. Imagine that if that court moved to another building. Or imagine it was like a bunch of state and federal workers there and they working from home. That little cafe could lose a lot of business. And matter of fact, I mean, take out the jury duty people. I'm talking about just the other people. If everybody work from home, that place can lose a lot of money because they have very few patrons. They can't cover the rent, can't cover the bills, so then they have to shut down. You see what I'm saying? So that's like one of the major reasons why you got people coming. They need people back to work. One, gas stations, restaurants, stores, shoe, oil change places, places that rely on people to leave their house to make money. Not Amazon, but like your, I don't know, like your Whataburgers, your Jiffy Lubes, your discount tires, your grocery stores, your local gas stations, what have you. People get in their cars and they drive and they're gonna be like, oh, I need to go here. Oh, I need to go there. You know what I'm saying? They're downtown and they're at lunch. They're like, we need to find somewhere to eat real quick. Let's just go downstairs or go across the street and go get something to eat. If those people, what do you call it? When you park on the side of the road, the meters, stuff like that. Money is not going into the economy and it's hurting the economy like a lot. So yes, you need people working out in them streets. Bottom line. So I think that's why they're bringing people back to the office. I understand it. We're in a capitalistic society, so be it. So it shouldn't be really no problem. Anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you nothing but maybe a couple minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you like support financially, you can get super thanks, super chat, super stickers, and you can go to the description box. There are links there you can click on and help us there. And don't forget to hit that shop button where we got products that I know you will not be disappointed. I know you'll love. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.